Hey guys, my name is Philippa. Welcome to my channel. The name of this channel is The Fullness of Philly. So I've been doing stuff like this for some time now, with family, with friends. And it got to a point where people are telling me, Philippa, why don't you go for this? Like, why don't you do something, outwardly? And I was like, yeah. Let me just, go ahead and but no, I've just been like delaying and procrastination and it's like, do I really want to put myself out there like that? But it got to a point where God was even telling me like, Philippa, you're being selfish. What you're doing right is being selfish because you have this. You're giving it to your immediate friends, your close friends, but you can't help other people. That is pure selfishness. But now I'm thinking, God, like, obviously you're gonna have to help me, unit. Like, come on, that kind of thing. Procrastination. Again, doing that thing where you don't listen. You're not listening to what God is telling you. But now He's brought me back. And I'm here. I'm trying to help people. So essentially, what I'm gonna be doing on this channel, guys, is wanting people to build their spiritual life, like general topics, the general advices, but I want people to have a spiritual life along with it. So I'm doing topics on relationships and how best to go about it on a spiritual sense, like with God. No matter who you are, no matter what level you are with God, I just want you to have some sort of relationship. The key to it is the relationship. And yeah, and I feel like we can all strive once we have a relationship with God. Trust me, it's always better in life with a relationship with God. Before you start anything else in life, relationship with people, relationship with friends, relationship with, having a romantic relationship, you always need a relationship with God. Do you know why? Because it helps you, it gives you a sense of direction, sense of purpose. You're not going to fall into these traps, which so many people fall into once you have a direction, once you have like a sense of a guide. And that's what I will be here to do. I do always say that experience is key, but it doesn't have to be your experience. It could be other people's experience for you to understand ways to overcome it. But I do feel like we need God to be able to overcome these like certain things in life you can't get through without God. People need to realize you're not always in control of yourself, and if you don't have a spiritual background, it's very difficult. You just make rash decisions, wrong decisions, and essentially end up spoiling your life because you didn't have that sense of guide. Not to say that God will not help you from it, because He will, but in order to avoid them in the first place, you need to have God. And some people don't know this, and I want to be here to help you through it. So guys, when I was picking my name, the name of this channel, which is The Fullness of Philly, essentially what I'm trying to say is I want to get a whole overview. I want you guys to experience the real me, not just like the me that I'm putting out there, but the me that my private story get, the me that I am with my friends. This channel is going to be the real me. I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to try and be authentic and try and be calm and collected and everything, and just give you guys the holisticness of me. Okay, sorry. So guys, when I started, I was asking God, how do you want me to go about this? I wanted to do this in a certain way, not like everybody, just a bit different, you know what I mean? And I looked up a scripture and I came up with Colossians 1:9. It says, for it pleases the Lord that in Him all fullness dwells. So essentially the message I got is that having a relationship with God, having a right standing with God will open your eyes to a lot of the spiritual things in this world. Like a lot of the times, not everything is in black and white. Things come in grey, things come in blue, things come in orange, but you won't see it because if your eyes are not open to the Spirit, you won't know. You really won't know. You'll just be living your life, thinking you're heading in this direction. You'll be thinking, why is things going like this? Why is this happening like this? You won't know that there's things, but you don't see because your eyes are not spiritually open to it. Even if you look at the story of Saul, at the beginning of his life, he was going across killing Christians. He was saying, no, we got to go. No, I don't want it. And God said, no, this is not what I want. I have a plan for you. In fact, I'm going to use you. And what God did now is to blind him and make him have another direction. So essentially, God blinded him and said, this is what I want you to do. Now that you've seen me, you're gonna take my direction. God's like, you're gonna take my direction. You're gonna do my will. You know what I mean? Well, you're gonna do what I told you to do. Now, when God did that, Saul's life was changed for a whole different. You know, people were amazed. The fact, you must imagine, people then are thinking, "Raw, if God can use this guy who was out here slaughtering Christians, like nothing, slaughtering, needless to say, us." A lot of the times, guys, what you need to realize is that none of this comes without faith. Faith is the foundation. That's from Hebrew 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Some come to realize that's my favorite verse in the Bible because it speaks authenticity, like it speaks the groundworks. If you're not grounded in faith, how can anything else work? How can I speak on the stories? How can I speak of everything? Everything is all in a Bible. But no, you don't have to believe it. It all comes down to faith, having that knowledge, having that understanding that there's a higher stand, a higher ground. You know what I mean? A higher ground. And this is what I want to help us to go through, guys. So when we have faith and we open our minds to accept Christ, accept God, there's more to come in life. Like things, not to say that things won't be hard. Things will definitely be hard, but you would have a sense of support. You'll know that I'm not doing this by myself. I'm not doing this by myself in this world. Things come and go, but God is the only thing that will be with me. I may not have any family. I may only have my mum and dad. I may only have, you know, my brother in my life. I may only have nobody. I may have no one at all. But when you know you have God, that right standing with God, the pain, the stress is a lot easier to deal with. Trust me. Anyway, guys, this is just my little, you know, introduction to my channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more. I'm going to try and be consistent with it. I'm going to try and do all that. So, you know the drill. Like, comment, and subscribe. Support the girl. Thank you so much. I'll be back. Mwah. Love you.